Hello students, today we are going to learn about probability, a word you've probably heard before when people say things like it's likely to rain today or there's a 50-50 change of meaning. But what do these really words mean in mathematics? Probability is all about how likely something is to happen. Some events are certain, like the sun rising in the east, we know it will happen. Others are impossible, like the sun rising in the west. We know it can happen. And then there are many situations in between, like flipping a coin and getting a hat. It's a 50-50 chance. Let's look at the diagram together. It shows the scale from 0 to 1. This is the diagram. 0 means something is impossible. 1 means it's certain. And 50-50 or half means it's equally like to happen or not to happen. We'll use this idea of probability a lot, not just in mathematics, but also in the real life. Let's explore more about it. Probability is the branch of mathematics that studies the likelihood or chance of phenomenon happening. Currently, this branch of mathematics has wide application in the field of medicine, genetic theory, and the insurance industry. Now, you can take a look at the next page about the computation of probability. In probability, a random experiment is the process for which the result or outcome cannot be predicted with certainty. An experiment is likely to have more than one possible outcomes. These are some example of random experiment and its possible outcomes. So the first one about tossing a coin. When we tossing a coin, there are two possible outcomes. First, we can get head, and then the other hand, we can also get tail. So this is all the possible outcome when we toss a coin. And then rolling a die. We know that die has 6 sides, so all the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's talk about something important, being fair or unbiased in probability. When we say something is fair in probability, it means every outcome has equal chance of happening. Nothing is being favored or cheated. Example, a fair coin. If you flip a coin, a fair coin, what are the two possible outcomes? The outcomes are head and tail. Because the coin is fair, both outcomes have the same chance. That's what we mean by unbiased. The coin doesn't prefer one side. So you can see the picture in the left-hand side. This is a fair or unbiased coin. And then the picture in the right-hand side, we can see that this is the picture of unfair or biased coin. A collection of outcome is called an event. Consider the following cases. 1. When a coin is tossed, we may define getting a head as an event. This event consists of the outcome heads. Other example, when a die is thrown, we may define getting a prime number as an event. And then the outcome of the prime number when we're rolling a dice are 2, 3, and 5. A measure of how likely an event E will take place, it's called the probability of that event. And it is denoted by PE, probability of event E. For example, when a die is rolled, E is the event of getting 1, digit 1. Then PE denotes the probability of getting digit E. Mathematically, PE is defined as follows. So the probability of event E is the number of the outcomes favorable to the event over the total number of possible outcomes. So in this case, because we're rolling a dice, there are 6 possible outcomes, 1 until 6. And then the event E here is the event of getting digit 1. So the probability of getting digit 1 is only 1 chance over 6 possible outcomes. Yeah, so this is the probability of getting number 1 when we roll a dice. Now let us take a look the work example 1. Okay, let's discuss this together. A fair six-sided die is rolled. Each face denotes the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, respectively. So we know a die, it consists of 6 sides, each of them number 1 until 6. Question A. State the sample space S of the experiment and then the value of the NS. Yeah. And NS here means the number of the sample space. Okay, let's answer question A. So the sample space, it means all the possible outcomes. So in this case, because this is about rolling a dice, so the sample space are 1 until 6. This is the answer, 1 until 6. And then how about the NS? The number of the sample space is how many member of the outcomes? There are 6. So the answer for the NS is 6. There are 6 possible outcomes. And now let's go on to question B. Fill the blanks for each the following event. So here the event A about obtaining the odd number. So how many odd number can we get from these possible outcomes? So this is the odd number are 1, 3, and 5. So the favorable outcomes are 1, 3, and 5. Event B, obtaining the perfect square. Perfect square, it's like 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, and so on. So 1 square is 1, we can find 1 in this outcome. And then 2 square is 4, we can also find 4. And then 3 square is 9, we cannot find 9 in these possible outcomes. So the favorable outcomes only 1 and 4. Okay, next, event E. Event E obtaining an integer. Integer here, it means whole number. So we can see that all of the outcomes here are whole number. So the favorable outcomes for event E are 1 until 6. Yeah, we mentioned all of the outcomes. And then the last event D. Event D is obtaining the number 10. Can you find number 10 in these outcomes? None. Yeah. Since there's none, we can say that no favorable outcomes. Now, the next table here, the number of favorable outcomes. How many member of the outcomes of event A until event D? Okay, so for event A, there are 3 members, 1, 3, and 5. So the number of the favorable outcome of A is 3. And then the number of event B is 2, the number of event C is 6, and the number of event D is 0. So this is the answer of question B. Now let's go to the last question. Hence, find the probability of each the above events. So to get the probability of the event is the number of the event over the number of the outcomes or the sample space. So for question A, the probability of getting odd number when we're rolling a die is the number of event A, it means 3. The number of event A is 3 over the number of the sample space, all the possible outcome is 6. So the probability is 3 over 6. We can simplify this fraction become half. Yeah, so this is the probability of event A. Next, the probability of getting event B or the probability of getting perfect square when we roll a dice. So the probability of event B is number of event B over the number of sample space. The number of the event B is 2 out of 6. Yeah, we can also simplify this become 1/3. That's the probability of event B. Next, the probability of event C, the probability of getting integer. So NC over NS. NC is 6 over 6 is 1. What it means by 1? It means this is a certain thing. And then the last, the probability of getting number 10. It means ND. What is the ND? 0 over 6. Yeah, 0 divided by 6 is 0. What it means by 0? This is impossible. Yeah, so this is the answer of work example 1. Now, I want you to go to the next section. Please do the try it one and upload your answer in Google form. Thank you, everyone.